Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Mario 64. Last time, we made it finally upstairs and yeah, I tried to beat a level, but I didn't. Yeah. Off screen, I have been working on finishing the game and all that. So yeah, so far I've collected a bunch of stars from the sky level. I still haven't completed it yet. Yeah. This episode, I'm gonna go check out TikTok clock, that level. So that's basically gonna be this episode. And off screen, I will get enough to finish the game. So yeah, hopefully you guys are excited because next episode will most likely be the finale. So let's just begin by rolling into the cage. Yo, this level though. Oh yeah, okay. God fucking damn it, why is the camera angle so awkward? Just gonna make something sure, yep. Okay, we're good. I'm kind of recording this quite late. I think as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna go to sleep. And then I'll try to finish these levels tomorrow and all that. I've basically been recording like episode 9 to now 13 in a row. So basically, yeah, I've been recording for the majority of the day, just having fun, you know. You know, fun! aka pissing myself off by playing Mario 64. Because holy hell, this game has not aged well. As you can see, definitely not aged well. Honestly, if Mario 64 was released in modern day, they would definitely add DLC courses. Or like implement just a few stages first and then boom, finally. They'll slowly start adding it in. Yeah, Nintendo's been quite scummy with this kind of stuff. If you can't tell my sarcasm. Nintendo really needs to kind of like step up their game. Because they act like they have like a whole... Because they still act like they are doing God's work, which, to be fair, they aren't really. They haven't really put out too much quality in recent years. I mean, sure, we have had Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, and all that stuff, and we are soon getting a open world Pokemon game, which is actually looking kind of good, and I really want to play that on this channel. I think that and Brilliant Diamond is one of the games I really want to play on this channel. As soon as they come out, yeah. But like besides that, I wouldn't really say Nintendo has provided us some quality games in the recent years. I mean, what's like the last big game? Well, Super Mario Odyssey, I would say. But like besides that, what other big games have they released that's like noteworthy in like 2019, 2020-ish? On top of my head, I'm thinking maybe like Xenoblade, the Xenoblade revamp game, the definitive edition. But that's like an upgraded version of an old game. So basically, what new game in the last 2 years has been good from Nintendo that isn't a remake or like a rebranding? I would say not a lot of options in the table on there. I'm trying to think of like an example because like 2016 we had like 2017 and 2017 we had Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey. 2018 we had Smash Bros. Okay, fair enough. I'm thinking mostly like 2019, 2020. Like what bangers do we have then? Was Splatoon 2 2019? I'm trying to think. Was Splatoon 2 2019 or 2018? Yeah, my brain is going fart right now. There's something I really want to go check out real quick. Whether or not... I'm gonna say that it's 2018 to be on the safe side. Because... yeah, I think it's 20... I would say it's 2018 when they released Splatoon 2. I think 2018 was... it feels correct to say it was 2019. I'm trying to think. No! God damn it! I'm gonna take this quick little thing to kind of check whether or not... I'm gonna Google this real quick. Splatoon 2. No, it was 2017. Okay. Wait, when did Breath of the Wild come out? Wait. Smash Bros. Was 2018, right? Yeah, it is. It was. Okay. I'm thinking. Mario Odyssey was... yeah, so it's 2017. 2018 was Smash Bros. So, yeah. Fuck, what other games do they have? Xenoblade 2... I feel like that Xenoblade 2 was like 2018 and 19. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to think. I just gotta figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get up there. I'm probably gonna have to take a leap of faith, to be honest. I'm trying to think of like other games they have released since then. And I'm not really including like third-party games because, well, that's mostly just, or like games developed by other studios. Sure, Pokemon can be considered under another studio because Game Freak and all that, but at the same time, it's also like an iconic Nintendo IP. God fucking damn it! Okay, I'm trying to think. Also, not really counting ports here, because ports have basically been the same. Just basically the games from because the ports are basically just the games from like Wii U or 3DS or the Wii for that matter inside a new game or inside that, yeah. Fuck. I'm trying to think. Like, what other games did Nintendo release in like 2019, 2020 as like an original Nintendo game? Well, Monolith... okay, Xenoblade 2 is Monolith Soft now that I think about it, yeah. Nintendo Switch games. Okay, so I'm gonna go look. Animal Crossing, okay, I completely forgot about that. Even though my family is like hella fucking addicted to it. So yeah, I would say Animal Crossing is one of the few games that we have gotten in recent years that was pretty good. Or like an actual Nintendo game that I would say it's quality and not developed by other studios. Mario Maker 2. I'm gonna be a bit controversial here and say that Mario Maker 2 feels a lot more like Mario Maker Port, to be honest. That's just what I think, to be honest. But you know, I can always have a wrong opinion, haha. Welcome to the damn internet. There was also Ring Fit Adventure, Pokemon, which I would count it. Yeah, Pokemon as well, but I wouldn't really say it's quality. No offense to Sword and Shield. Like, even I gotta admit, like, at the start I was like, yeah, Sword and Shield, it's kind of good. But after, like, I've genuinely played through Sword and Shield like 6 or 7 times. And I'm kind of tired of it, to be honest. Sword and Shield is like, I like it, but at the same time it's boring. I see what a lot of people mean. It's quite a boring game after a while. Like, one thing I love about Pokemon is like the like the replay value of it. You can always like go back to the game and always like try out new teams. That's like one of my favorite things about Pokemon. It's like, sure, even though it's like the same story, you can always come back and use a different team. Let me see, there was also... that's a remake. Monster Hunter Rising. Sure. There's also the Breath of the Wild prequel, which was a Warriors game. Yeah, I'm just saying this right now. Nintendo hasn't really put out anything I would say is quality worthy. And I'm not saying that to be, ooh, Nintendo bad, huh? Like, I wish you could at least try. Sure, we had the pandemic and all that. For motherfucker, ugh. We had the pandemic this year and all that, but like, still, I think they could have at least had some like more interesting games in the work instead of constantly giving us a lot of other stuff. Like, I understand the game development time can take a while, but I feel like a bunch of these... But I feel like they haven't really given us enough news. Like, I remember back in the day when Nintendo would even just announce, like, a series and just give a title of it, being like, hey, it's coming, haha. Like, they could have at least confirmed that for us. But no, they decided to kind of shut up this year. Kind of like what they did with Metroid. They announced that Prime 4 is coming, and they're like, yeah, it's in the works, and kind of giving us an actual update about it. I wish they could be like more formative of that. Kind of like giving us an update about what games are in the works right now. Like, I mean, like, starting development, they could tell us about games that are like possibly in development stages. Like, yeah. And honestly, I think it would be like a lot more soothing to know that, hey, a certain series that I really like is coming. Like, sure, it just started development, for fuck's sake. You're like, sure, it's just started development, but, you know, at least it's coming. Yeah, it feels a lot more quiet around the Nintendo community and a lot more toxicity and all that. Especially with what's happening with a certain community among it. I'm not gonna delve into that, but yeah. That has been some shit that is happening. Actually, speaking of the certain thing that I was mentioning, I remember back in the day when I was a part of a different community, and I used to do this series called Moron Exposure. I remember a bit of it. I would usually target like people who have been outed out as pedophiles and just like expose them for what the fuck they're doing. Most of them were pedophiles, basically, while others weren't pedophiles, but like, they were still scummy and all that. Honestly, it was fun while it lasted, but honestly, I feel like trying to do this right now would feel a lot more like Twitter mob. Like, Moron Exposure was before the whole Twitter mob thing, where we always cancel people for like the more smaller, generic shit. Like, back when I did Moron Exposure, there was constantly like people in that certain community who did creepy shit, like act pedophilic and all that, or act gross. But now, honestly, now it's not even fun anymore. I kind of look at the community right now, how it's kind of acting right now, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm glad I moved on. Thank you. Yeah, basically the community hasn't really been too great in recent years. The community that I used to expose people in. I haven't really heard too much from the community. From what I've heard, yeah, kind of glad that I left it. Still a toxic waste. And now I'm part of the anti-Poke community, haha. Joke's on you. I questioned my own life choices. Yeah, ow. Why do you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm a human too? God, oh god. God damn it! Yahoo! Surprise! Oh god! Move. There you go. Good. Good boy. Also, I'm gonna say this right now because, yeah, this is probably gonna be uploaded like a week after I've recorded this. The day I'm recording this, I actually started watching Redo of a Healer. I'm not even joking. I actually started to watch that. And a lot of people might be wondering, why did you do it? I got bored, and I was like, honestly, I want to see what it's about. And, you know, as a lot of people say in the comment section of Redo of a Healer, I came to jerk off, and now I'm interested in the fucking story. Yeah, Redo of a Healer actually has somewhat of an interesting story, to be honest. It feels a lot more like Shield Hero, but with, like, a lot more sex, basically. That's basically what Redo of a Healer is. It kind of feels like Rise of a Shield Hero, but with a lot more sex. Or with sex elements and BDSM. And pedophile. Yep. I'm not gonna get into what character is a pedophile. Yeah. You'll probably understand it if you actually watch it. Actually, don't. If you're not into getting yourself grossed out, I would not recommend it. Because it has a lot of elements that I could just say is kind of fucking gross. Ooh, what can I explain without being too... without being too descriptive. In one of the earlier episodes, there's a flashback to the main character being abused by the 3 other characters, and that's also where the pedophile scene comes in. Basically, he gets abused by 2 women and 1 guy. Of course, gender equality. You know, I gotta respect the series for showing that, hey, women can also abuse, not only fucking guys. So I gotta commend Redo over here for basically be like, hey, women can abuse too. Like, it's actually kind of a powerful message in a way. And I'm talking about a anime series that's considered a fucking hentai. Yeah, don't watch it if you're not into being fucking grossed out. Or BDSM generally. Because I think if you try to watch it with the mindset of, oh, it's an anime, and then, yeah, you're gonna be fucking confused. Like, why did that happen? Why did the rod scene happen? Yeah, I'm not gonna explain that one. I think it's iconic at this point, at least if you're on the internet. If you've heard of Radio of Healer, you've probably heard of the rod scene. I'm not gonna get into the details of that. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I don't know how long I've been talking about Radio for Healer. Jesus Christ. Why am I interested in that series? Also, I'm kind of surprised that Twitter Mob hasn't cancelled that. Yet they cancel like Goblin Slayer and Radio for Healer. Honestly, I would actually pay to see what the Twitter Mob, like somebody from the Twitter Mob, like their reaction to Radio for Healer. Jesus Christ, Radio for Healer. The story is actually quite interesting, but then there's the hentai aspect to it. And I'm not even gonna joke here. They genuinely show like tits and ass, basically. Not anything like, they don't show any vagina or penis, but they genuinely show like the tits and like women being naked and men as well. Actually, no, they do kind of show vaginas, but like inside panties. There's basically a couple of times where a woman has masturbated in the series, but they don't directly show vagina naked. Yeah, that's kind of the moral of the story. It's a hentai, but in actuality, it fucking isn't. It's hentai, but also not a hentai. That's kind of what Read of Healer is. I'm gonna stop talking right there, and I'm gonna end the episode here. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Next episode hopefully will be the final one. I have like 14 stars to get. So yeah, I'll probably see you guys in 2 days. As of the upload date of this, or for me, I'll probably take like maybe half a week or maybe a week on this, or maybe like a day or two. I'll see. Oh wait, I forgot to stop recording. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.